What's going on, guys? Diamond here, and welcome to another video. And you might be thinking, Diamond, isn't that the Ford Fiesta right behind you? And I'm gonna say, yeah, it is. However, I wanted to make an actual separate video on it because I do think it can actually get a lot faster than the times that we got in that one video, where we only, I believe, got a 5.2 or something like that. I think we can get a 4 point something. So of course, if you remember in that video, we did do the universal tune. We put slick, well, we had slicks on it already, and we have an 8 DCT transmission. What we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be changing out the transmission, and we're also going to be putting a proper tune onto this car. First things first, we are going to go change out the transmission. Don't get me wrong, I like the 8 DCT. However, it's not efficient when it comes to drag racing. And people used to be like, oh yeah, the 8 DCT is the best transmission. It's not. Granted, you gain a lot more speed with the 8 DCT. However, if you want actual drag racing power, you need a 7 DCT. And the reason why you need a 7 DCT is because of the fact that it has longer gears and allows for more acceleration, while this 8 DCT allows for quicker speed but shorter gears. All right, let's go ahead and install this, and let's start heading to the new city. Of course, you know, we'll do max speed for y'all. 39, and that's with the universal tune. Also, apparently something that I learned is that the Ford Focus that is supposed to be in the game is in fact all-wheel drive, and it's the Focus RS. Why it isn't in the game, I have no earthly idea, but I hope they add it soon, and hopefully in the next update, and then we'll cover it. All right, let's get the tuning. All right, so we are using a custom tune in the Discord server by the person named Willow. This is their 1274 horsepower 3.8 tune. This only works on the 3.8 that allows you that amount of horsepower. All right, now that we got the tune, let's go ahead and give this a test. All right, let's start from here. This thing is really fast. Yeah, we're already crushing that speedometer. I think we actually almost maxed out. That's insane, actually. Dude, this thing's a lot more faster now. I will actually admit, that was the first time I've actually hit gear 7 in a car. All right, let's head back to the other city. Oh, we overshot that by a margin. All right, let's go ahead and begin drag racing. .9. Wow. Okay, that is a major improvement. 503. Ended up actually revving one of the gears. 4.8. Nice. I think we could have gotten a couple milliseconds faster if I didn't let go of W. All right, last run. .519. I don't know exactly what happened there on my launch, but it like stopped revving. I'm not entirely sure there. At least now we know that this car is a lot faster than what they think. Realistically, I think that the Fiesta is really quick. It is definitely something that you can just kind of pull out if tuned right, and it really just win majority of the time. However, going against super skilled cars, it's not really gonna win. Then again, it is a 6%, so you can't really expect much. But I think it's pretty good for being a 6%. I'm not a huge Ford person, but I will definitely say that the Fiesta is nice. However, I'm definitely waiting on the Focus to get added because I would prefer to race in the Focus. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'm gonna go eat some food. Ciao.